How you doing, Pete? This is to plod or not to plod. I'm at my next location. And my next location is Lewisham Police Station, is where I currently am. So I've just arrived. It's just gone 6 o'clock in the evening. So there's lots of people around. Traffic's quite mental. But yeah, so you can see from here. What I'm going to most probably do is I'm going to most probably do the full loop around the outside and so on, and then see whether or not I can actually go in. So there you go, guys. So that's Lewisham. Okay, so I will take a wander round. I will tell you, I was highly surprised by when I turned the corner and seeing how big it seeing how big it actually was from across the road. So it's a fair old sized building. So, and it goes on for quite a bit. So, and what I'll do, guys, is just so you know as well, I'm trying out a whole new thing as well. I bought myself a nano pod, but I'm going to call it a nano plod, and basically I will take a full walk round and have a look and see what's what, and that's what I will do. So you can see there, guys, so strictly low entry, and so on. So you can see they've got a pretty big yard, so you can see all the way down. I don't know which way it is round about yet. I will find out as I go, but you can see there's quite a lot of vehicles all around there. So, and that's another gate that they've got. They've ramped up. They've got vans covering the front pavement. So, and it looks like there's 2 or 3. There's 2 of them. So, as I said, I will take a wander round, see if I can find where the back is, where everything happened surrounding AB and the way that he was treated. So, and we will just see what goes on with it. So yeah, so as we go round, just bear with me. I don't know which way is the correct way round, but I will try and keep you with me the whole way round. And if it does end up cutting off and I end up doing 2 videos for it, then I'll do 2. But I'm hoping all goes well and I will only have to do 1. So yeah, so as we know, a few weeks back AB was here at Lewisham and he got treated really badly, and it's not on. I don't believe anybody has been here since, and this was sort of on my list to do, and I know loads of people who asked me about getting here, and I always knew that I'd be hitting Lewisham, but when, that was the big question. So when you look from here, guys, I'm going to just move away a little bit so you can see it's on a busy one-way circuit. So you can see from here, this is a really big police station. So right the way down to where you can see the white and brick building down the end, all the way up here and right the way around. So this is the actual nick. So you can see how big it is from the front. And as I said, I was very surprised by how big it actually was when I turned in. So as I said, I don't know whether or not this is the correct way round to get round to the back. If I can't get round, then I will then just go in and I'll walk around the other way and see what's what. So I think when you look, guys, I think they can do with giving the windows a bit of a clean. So no doubt they've got that in the budget somewhere, but they don't bother with it because it's all part of the taxpayers' money. So yeah, so when you look, this is the building, and we go around and this is the thing. So that's one police car that's just come out, so this is must be one of the ways in. So yeah, so this is one of the ways in, so I need to work out how I get to the other side. Whether or not I go all the way round the back way or it's across the front. So but I will go the back way and just see, and I'll keep you up to date. And as I go round, but you can see you got police horses van there. So, and this is the actual exit gate. So I'll take a wander around and I'll see what's what. As I said, I don't know if this is the correct way or not, so please just bear with me. If it is, fantastic. If it's not, then I've got a boring walk all the way back round. But most of all, I hope everybody's safe and well. Just to give people an update, I know I've said it on a couple of people's lives. Starting from tonight, which is the 30th of June, on a Wednesday, I will be going live every Wednesday evening. Apart from when football's on, then I will convert it to a Thursday evening. So that's what I plan on doing. And please do jump on if you feel free. Ask me whatever you want. And also everybody is welcome to jump onto the actual panel and have their say and have a chat. That's the main thing, is everybody is welcome to do that. And this is the whole point of doing stuff like this, is it's about fully engaging with the public and then being able to ask us questions. Not like when you have an officer and they completely shut up and they don't want to give you no information. So that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully some people may come on and want to chat to me. If nobody wants to come on, then it looks like then I will have a long boring night. That just looks like that's the back there, guys. That's one part of the back, but I know that that's not the entrance. It must be further round. So I'll just keep walking round, and hopefully I will be there soon. Yeah, guys, if you haven't also, now I don't know what's going to happen here and what the interaction is going to be like, but do definitely go over, have a look at AB's video and the way that he was treated here at Lewisham, because it was a disgrace. It was bang out of order. They completely abused his rights, and the blonde officer, male blonde officer, honestly, he's meant to be there to help protect and serve the public. Come on, what a joke that was. So what I'm hoping for is I'm hoping that there will be some form of interaction, some form of engagement, and if it goes off anything like what happened with AB, then I believe that there will be a fair bit of interaction. But I just have to wait and see, and I just got to wait and find out what happens. As you can see, guys, I am walking all the way around, so just as you know, the way that I went to walk round to the back to go to where AB was, when I was facing the police station, I walked to the left hand side, was the way that I walked. and it looked like that was the wrong call. So hopefully this turning, or there might be another turning further around, should be the correct way to get in, and we would just have to wait and see. But yeah, also guys, if there are any other locations that you want me to do when I'm sort of on my little 3-week trip in August, please do drop me a message in the actual comment box on where you would like me to go. So because that would be extremely good to do. Here we go. So this is the actual entrance here. So you can see where you got the main road there. So maybe he's coming from there and he's come down here. Now what I'll do is, as I come down, I will also just quickly set up the nano plod, lock pod, that's what I'm going to call it, and just so it means that it's sort of just resting and propped up, and that's what I'll do, just to see whether or not we're having any interaction or not. And it was just over there, just where that grey van was, completely by that grey van is where everything happened, and it was really harsh. I don't understand why it happened and how it goes on, but it was completely bonkers. It was directly here. This is where AB had all of his rights completely abused. So you can see there, looks like you have an officer there thinking that he's a mechanic. He'd worked out how to put some screen washing. Hey, well, at least we know that they're putting something in the car. So yeah, so that's definitely an interesting little one. So yeah, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to, if the camera sort of jerks a little bit, it's just because I'm just setting up the actual pole, so just bear with me. I will try and keep it as smooth as I can. Hey, sorry guys, there we go. Right, I'll just stick that there just for a minute, just while I quickly set this up. So there we go, guys. So what we have, okay, so as I said, this is where AB had his rights completely abused, completely 110% abused, and it was just so ridiculous the whole way that the thing happened, that they did not care what they did to him and how they did it. So you can see that you've actually got 2 officers there doing the bins. About 3 officers, 2 females, 1 male. Well, I hope they're female and I hope they're male. Either way, they're one or the other in some form or way. So yeah, so you can see exactly what it is that's going on. So we got one guy there that's had 2 looks, the one that's walking down there now. He might probably go and get somebody in uniform. As I said, I welcome whatever comes out, and it's just extremely interesting what will happen and how it will happen, and we're just waiting to see what goes on. But yeah, as I said, it was just there, right there was where it all happened. Sorry guys, I am still getting used to the actual to the gimbal, just so you know. So that was the actual horse box there that I pointed at before when I was down at the exit gate. And that's an officer there, it looks like. She's just seen me and she's just gone running straight back in. So no doubt she'll go in and get somebody out. So yeah.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Well, don't go to touch me. Okay, first of all, can you identify yourself properly with your actual collar number? No, do not stop me.
Okay.
Do not try and stop me, sir. No, do not stop me, sir. I'm entitled to film, and that's what I'm doing.
Hello, mate.
Do not put your hand up to my face, sir.
Score, mate.
No, first of all, can you tell your colleague first to put his hand down from my face? Yeah, I will speak to you, but first tell your colleague to keep his hand down from my face. Well, first of all, can you identify yourself, please? Well, I don't know who you are. I've got nothing to say to you if you don't identify yourself.
My name's Adrian Labour. What's your name?
No. Who are you? Are you a police officer?
I'm a police officer.
Okay. Can you actually show me your warrant card, please? Okay. Thank you very much. And your collar number, please.
I don't need to. Why do you want it?
Because I'm asking you to identify yourself properly, sir.
Am I acting as a police officer? Have I nicked you?
Well,
Why
you've
do I
got no
need to
reason
identify?
to nick me, sir.
Can I just say that's the custody cage, right? So say a 13-year-old gets nicked now, comes in. Yeah.
Yes.
You know a 13-year-old. They're not named in the paper. They're not named at court, and their picture cannot be named. Yeah. You could be filming him.
Okay,
and you
right.
could
Let
put
me
that
say
on
something. Let me
social
say
media,
something to you now.
anything,
Let me
could
say
you?
something to you now. You're
Anything.
doing what you normally do.
Is
You're
that
jumping
fair
to. Hang on a
to a
minute.
young
Hang on a
child?
minute. You're jumping to conclusions. I don't put children on what I do. So let's verify that.
do you do?
No, hang on a minute. You jump to conclusions. I'm doing a legal activity.
What do you do?
Hang on a minute. I'm doing a legal activity. You approach me. That officer there came straight up to me, hand in face.
What do you do?
Right? It doesn't matter what I do.
I'm just asking.
It does not matter what I do. I'm here to film, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm down here to do a documentary on the Metropolitan Police,
Right.
and he's one of the reasons why I'm down here. He can't just walk up to a member of the public and shove his hand up in their face. He can't do that. It's wrong.
When you do it, do you blur out big spaces?
I don't need to, sir.
Do you blur out registrations?
I don't need to, sir.
So if I'm trying to do my job, right, and yet you've done a documentary, and like, that's a code.
You have no right of privacy
But that's a
in
code
public.
word
It
file.
makes no difference.
Yeah, but do you understand that you're affecting how I would do my job? Because if you put that on a documentary, every
And then let me
criminal-
put it to you this way.
criminal in
Criminal.
this area
So-
knows that's the police car.
Okay, so
and they
should
know
we?
as soon as they see
So
it,
should we talk about criminals
I'm
then,
gonna
sir?
run.
Should we talk about criminals? Should we talk about how many actual Metropolitan Police officers at this moment in time that are on suspension for breaking the law?
Has that got anything to do with me?
Yes, it does, sir. You're a serving officer, and this is why I'm down here. I welcome any engagement that I have with any officer. Now, like yourself, you're now talking to me. Everything's nice and calm, but you have to admit the way that officer approached me was wrong. You approached me once you identified yourself.
Like, if you're filming me, you filming me now.
I am, sir.
So is that going to go on anything?
I don't know yet. It all depends on what happens.
Would you, if you do it, will you show the whole thing?
Not
Or will you
always.
clip it to suit
Not
your own
always.
needs?
Not always.
you
Sometimes I can be at locations,
you
and what I actually record, none of it is suitable, and I don't
Have you
bother
thought
with
that, like,
anything.
I've got a family. And
We
I've
all
got-
have family.
And I've got a neighbour.
We all have
Do you
family.
think, is it, if you put that on something, right, and my neighbours see it, and they know I'm a police officer, I
And?
might not want to tell them that. Do you not think it's a invasion of my privacy?
Well,
that they all know
let
now
me
I'm a
put it to you
police
this way,
officer?
sir. As an officer,
Yeah.
okay, in public, you have no right to privacy in public. You have no right to privacy in public. Fact. Okay, let's clarify that.
That wouldn't be in public, that'd be in private.
Okay,
wouldn't it?
this is public, sir.
Yeah. But if
Okay.
you put it somewhere, and
Yeah,
then I'm
it's still-
opportunity- and
it's
I'm
still public.
opportunity, and all my neighbours know I'm a police officer, yeah, and I didn't necessarily want them to know that. It's not. It's private now, isn't it?
And your point is
'Cause-
what?
'cause
I
they all
don't.
know-
I'm not getting what your point is, sir.
All the mums at school.
Okay. Right. First of all,
No, my
I didn't
wife-
actually catch your name,
Police
sir.
officer.
Can you tell me what your name was? Okay. So you actually won't identify yourself again, sir. Could I get your name, please, sir? Could I get your name, please, sir?
Please bear with me, sir.
No. This was the officer here. Okay. Could I get your name, please, sir? Oh, is that what you're going to do? You do something to a member of the public and then you run off. Yeah? Is that what you do, sir? Yeah? So you put your hand in my face and yet you won't identify yourself properly. Yeah? So you can see, guys, that's what you call a complete and utter tyrant. That is what you call a tyrant. That he decides that he wants to come up in people's faces, and once he's in people's faces, he then decides that he doesn't want to identify himself fully and properly. And this is what the problem is. This is what the problem is, okay? That he decides that he wants to actually come up in people's faces, not identify himself. Now you can see the number of uniform that have now come out. There's about 6 or 7 that have now come out. That was so disgraceful, right up, right in the face, and it's so wrong. It's just disgraceful. You can't approach a member of the public in that way, and you can't do what you've done and think that it's correct and think that it's acceptable. It's definitely not acceptable, people. And this is why we're here, to actually pull out and to actually point out what goes on. Now you can already see they've already made their mind up, okay? She's already putting her gloves on, okay? So she's already made her mind up what she's going to do, okay? Now they will most probably come out, and I believe that they're going to go for a section 43 is what I believe, okay? And that is what I believe, okay? So I need to make sure that MJ, okay?
Hello sir, how are you today?
Hiya, I'm very well, thank you.
Very well, what are you doing?
I'm filming.
Why are you filming? Why are you filming into the police station?
Because I'm legally allowed to.
Okay, well at this moment in time, I'm going to be detaining you for the purpose of a search under section 43 of the Terrorism
Okay,
Act,
right.
okay?
I'm going to ask you a question. So you
Can I
suspect me of
finish?
being a terrorist?
Can I finish?
You suspect me of being a
Can I
terrorist?
finish,
What are
please?
your grounds?
I'm about to
What
tell
are your
you,
grounds?
Because you're filming into a police station.
And
Filming
that's not
into a
reasonable
yard.
grounds.
It is
That is,
reasonable.
no, it's not.
Can
Do
you
you
not
actually
talk
want to
over
chat?
me,
No,
please?
I will talk as
Can
much
you
as I
talk-
want.
can you listen
I will
to me?
talk as much as
Okay,
I
my
want.
name's PC Cooper. I'm
I will
attached to
talk as
Lewisham
much
police
as I want.
station. You're entitled to a
Okay?
copy of the search record when
You
you're finished,
have no
okay?
right to actually section 43 me because you have no reasonable grounds. What are your reasonable
You're
grounds?
filming into a police station.
That's not reasonable grounds.
You cannot film
That
into
is,
a police
yes, I
station.
can.
You cannot
Show
film
me
into
that
the
law
yard.
that I can't.
You're filming
Show me
police
that law
officers.
that I can't.
Don't
Show
shout
me
at
that
me.
law that I
Don't
can't.
shout at me.
Show me that law
Do
that I
not
can't.
shout at
Show
me.
me that law that I can't.
Do not shout
Please
at
show
me.
me that law that I can't. Please show me that law that I can't, and I will
getting
gladly.
silly.
No,
Have you got
I will.
anything
I
on you
will.
that you
I will
shouldn't
go
have?
along with you. I will go along with you if you show me that law
Have you got anything on
that
you that you
it's
shouldn't have?
not right that
If
I
you've been
can't film.
detained for a search now,
Okay.
Have you got anything on you you
Right.
shouldn't have?
Well, first of all, okay, if that's the case, I just want to rest this up, okay?
Against the wall?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Okay, because this is an absolute joke
Okay.
that you feel that you can actually do this.
Have you got PNC?
Okay.
I might need PNC.
Okay.
Sorry? Yeah.
That's fine. First of all, can you identify yourself properly?
I've already told you my
I
name's
didn't
PC
catch it.
Cooper.
PC Cooper, thank
Because
you.
you talked over
And
me,
what
that's
we-
why.
And your collar number 1357? No worries.
Okay.
Okay. Hi,
PC Cannabis, I'm just here
no
to
worries.
help
Thank you very
out.
much.
Medication.
Yeah.
So I'm just asking you. What's your name, sir?
It doesn't matter what my name is.
May I ask why you're filming today?
Because I'm legally allowed, and I'm down here to do with corruption with inside of the Metropolitan Police.
This,
and I've got a break.
yeah, this arm.
Yeah.
If I search it, what's the injury to it? I just need to check up your
Well,
arm.
I've had surgery on it.
Yeah, but I just need to make sure that I'm
Okay,
not going to
so use my
hurt
back.
you by
Well,
doing anything. Okay?
No, it's an illegal search and an illegal detention. Okay? It is an unlawful detention. Okay, what? We're filming into a police station.
It may be deemed, I would say, it may be deemed filmed outside of quite an important building, it may be of interest for business related to terrorism, anything like that.
Absolutely. What's your
And we're
reasonable
all
ground?
about public
You have no
protection.
reasonable ground.
Public
You have no
protection.
reasonable ground.
You can be searched under the Terrorism Act.
No, you can't. No, that's
Yes,
bull.
you can.
It's absolute bull. You have to have
Spencer.
reasonable ground, and you
We
do
do
not
have
have
reasonable
reasonable ground.
ground.
What, filming into a police
Filming
station?
into a
No,
police
you do
station.
not. That's not reasonable ground.
What would
I'm
give
well
us
within my
reasonable
lawful
ground?
right to actually film into a police
You
station.
can, you're recorded now, it's
And this is
absolutely
why
fine.
it's a complete disgrace what you free WPCs
I
are
take it
doing.
you have an issue with us. Would you like to make sure they don't have an issue?
Well, yeah, because it's an unlawful detainment and an unlawful search.
I didn't see you being detained, but I can tell you
Yeah?
now.
It's a completely unlawful detainment and an unlawful search. Right? It's an absolute disgrace. And I hope you're very proud of yourself, young lady, I really do. I really
For
hope
doing
you're
my
proud
job.
of yourself.
Yeah.
This ain't doing yourself, this is abuse of power. This is a complete abuse of power. Okay? You had no reasonable ground.
You're
at all.
filming into a police station.
That's
You're
not
filming into a
reasonable
yard.
ground. That is not
Filming
reasonable
into a
ground, young
yard,
lady.
right at the
That
back
means that
gate.
you didn't get the actual
Section
memo, did
43,
you?
isn't it?
From the
Yeah,
actual
I
police
believe so.
commission.
Yeah.
So, end of story. So that's why you're a joke.
Thank
You're completely
you.
not a joke. And most of all, under section 3.5 of your code, you should have also told me that you've got your body camera on. Okay? Part of your code of practice, you
Has
did
anyone,
not tell me.
has anyone had a look through the camera yet?
No, he's still filming, so
Okay, lovely.
he's filmed into the backyard, so I don't know what he's
It's not filming at the moment.